after signing the legislation formally, including 4 Ukrainian regions into Russia. President Vladimir Putin says that Moscow will stabilize the situation in what it claims to be our annexed regions. The 4 regions represent around 18% of Ukraine's territory. In a televised address, Putin said that Russia will eventually develop these territories. Now this is an indirect acknowledgement of the challenges that Russia faces to claim its control over the annexed regions. The Russian leader's signature was the final stage in the legislative process. The 2 houses of Russia's parliament have already ratified the plan. Kyiv and its Western allies say that Russia's attempted annexation is an illegal land-grabbing incident and will never be recognized. In his address, Putin also said that he had signed a decree making corrections to the partial mobilization drive. He said that it would defer conscription for additional categories of students, including those enrolled at accredited private universities and certain postgraduate students. However, the relevant changes to the legal framework were not made in time, so the draft decree submitted by the Defense Ministry and the government came out in a way that did not represent the viewpoint of the Defense Ministry itself. So we have had to make adjustments to this document accordingly. I have already issued a decree today. It has already been signed, which makes these very adjustments. But Russian forces, 4 regions that it claims to have annexed Ukrainian forces, are making major gains in the country's east and south. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky also said that his military had made rapid advances against Russian forces in the past week.
З Херсонщини, звільнені від окупанта і стабілізовані населені пункти Любимівка, Хрещенівка, Золота Балка, Біляївка, Українка, Велика і Мала Олександрівки та Давидів Брід. І це ще далеко не повний перелік. Наші воїни не зупиняються, і це лише питання часу, коли виженемо окупанта з усієї нашої землі.
Russian forces in the Donetsk and Kherson regions have dug in at new positions which they hope to hold the Ukrainian advance. According to reports, Russian forces are destroying their reserves of ammunition and destroying bridges to slow down the Ukrainian advance. It's also reported that in person we're drawing Russian forces on our planting mines on infrastructure facilities and within homes. Meanwhile, the Chechen leader Ramzan Kadyrov, an ally of President Putin, has been granted a top rank in the Russian army. Kadyrov, a former warlord, faces several allegations of human rights violations, and according to Kadyrov, Putin personally informed him about his new position as a colonel general in Russian army. The rank of colonel general is the 3rd highest command rank in Russian military. Earlier this week he also called on Moscow